Pocket FM.
To unlock all the episodes, click the link in bio.
Edgar and Alessandra get married in a rushed, unconventional ceremony performed by a bewildered priest, Peter. Alessandra seems hesitant to kiss Edgar, and Peter notices the unusual circumstances surrounding the wedding. Despite his concerns, Peter marries the couple, but not before expressing his disapproval of the lack of tradition and warning them that he will be watching them. He suspected something fishy about this union. Who is Edgar, truly? And why was Alessandra so hesitant to kiss him? What secrets lie beneath the surface of this unconventional union? And what does Peter's ominous warning about keeping his eyes on them truly mean?
Alessandra took a step closer to Edgar.
Oh, no.
Peter realized his mistake.
I didn't mean it like that. I wouldn't be watching you. Ugh.
His voice trailed off when Alessandra started laughing.
I'm only teasing you.
Alessandra chuckled. She found Peter to be a funny man.
You two deserve each other,
Peter concluded after seeing Alessandra enjoy teasing him, just like her new husband did.
I will send the papers tomorrow morning. You don't have to come visit me, Edgar. My wife seems to like you. I will be sure to come again. No!
Peter yelled, not wanting Edgar to return. He could not deal with the anxiety Edgar gave him with each visit.
You are now a married man. You must spend time with your wife and, most importantly, stay away from the church. What if I want to confess my sins?
Edgar folded his arms, wanting to see how Peter would counterattack this.
Then come the 2nd and 4th days in the week.
Peter smiled as he gave Edgar the days he would not be in the church. Someone else would have to share the burden of dealing with Edgar.
So don't come on the 2nd and 4th days. Do you take me for a fool, Peter? You should be thankful you still have your hands after trying to scam me. Do not avoid me, Peter,
said Edgar.
I couldn't, even if I wanted to. You are like a hound sniffing out wherever I am. I bet you came here tonight at this time because you knew I was here.
Peter pointed his finger accusingly at Edgar. Edgar slapped the finger away and said,
I was certain priests don't partake in bets. Silly me. You know I wasn't literally making a bet. Get out before I pass out. The church is closed.
Peter no longer had the strength to keep the church open all night. Edgar was like a night creature, draining away all of his energy.
It was nice to meet you, Peter. Hopefully I can come to see you again.
Alessandra had a lot to get off her chest, and since the priests were bound not to repeat what they heard, she wanted to come to the church and speak with Peter.
You have things to confess? Come any time you want and ask for me.
Peter wanted to know more about Alessandra, the rumored cursed girl. He wanted to understand why the town came to this conclusion and what Alessandra was truly like. Peter did not judge Alessandra, as he was in no position to do so. Before his life as a priest, he did many things to earn money, which the town would frown upon.
I will come on the 2nd and 4th days, just like you told Edgar. Good night.
Alessandra waved goodbye. She was awfully tired and in need of something to eat before her stomach would make its presence known.
Don't come those days. Good night, Alessandra.
Peter waved goodbye.
That's right. Take that monster with you,
he muttered when they were away from him.
I can still hear you, Peter,
Edgar said as he walked out the church doors with Alessandra.
You are like the cat that enjoys toying with a mouse before it's eaten.
Alessandra found this to be the best way to describe Edgar's relationship with Peter. The more Peter sweated, the more Edgar would stress him out.
As I recall, my dear wife, you were also teasing Peter back there. Shall I also refer to you as a cat?
Alessandra was now a married woman, and this was a wedding that she could have never imagined. She was amused with what Edgar and Peter had, but one part of her was very fearful about what lies ahead. Will this union make her liege better? How will Edgar turn out as a husband? Will Kate take revenge for father's death? Will Katrina ever find where Alessandra is?
Hey, I'm Alessandra. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of The Duke's Masked Bride.
Peter, a priest, is tormented by his old friend Edgar. When Edgar brings his wife Alessandra to the church, she's drawn to the priest. But as the night unfolds, Alessandra senses a sinister presence, and Edgar reveals a disturbing obsession with Peter and the church, hinting at a dark secret. Alessandra was now a married woman, and this was a wedding that she could have never imagined. She was amused with what Edgar and Peter had, but one part of her was very fearful about what lies ahead. Will this union make her liege better? How will Edgar turn out as a husband? Will Kate take revenge for father's death? Will Katrina ever find where Alessandra is?
He offered her a hand to safely get inside of the carriage. I wouldn't mind, as I like cats. I would be a regular cat, while you are a tiger. Alessandra pictured Edgar as the large cat.
Should I make arrangements to change my symbol from a falcon to a tiger?
You cannot just change something that was already there for generations, Alessandra replied.
I can, and I did. Have you already forgotten that I got you a new ring instead of the one passed down in my family for generations? Whatever I want, I will make sure to get it. That is the type of man your husband is. I expect my mother to visit as soon as the news reaches her.
Edgar could already feel the headaches from his mother's dramatic ways. I cannot believe we are married. Alessandra twisted the wire ring around her finger. Edgar sat with one leg placed over the other, watching Alessandra play with the ring he made in the spur of the moment. She wasn't one for material things. There weren't too many people in the world like her. Edgar began to think about what would be a good wedding gift for her. What did you give to someone who seemed to want nothing but to escape her family?
If there is anything you need, don't hesitate to ask me for it.
He could only observe and listen to what she wanted for now. I will, Alessandra replied, but as her mouth moved, a yawn escaped.
I'm sorry.
The night has been so eventful, so I'm drained.
It will be quite some time before we arrive at my estate. Lie in the seat to take a nap, or perhaps I can...
The seat is enough, thank you. Alessandra dropped sideways to lie in the seat.
How are we going to sleep in the same bed when you can't even fall asleep on me in the carriage? Will you make me sleep on the floor?
This was something Edgar would never do.
I apologize if I scare you, Alessandra.
Edgar's words poked at her conscience. It's not that. I don't want you to hear my stomach grumbling. Edgar bit his lip to refrain from laughing.
I have long heard your stomach. At first, I thought it was the sky warning us of rain.
What? Alessandra's eyes widened in shock.
I am only teasing you, Alessandra. Sleep well. I will make sure you don't fall.
Edgar looked out the window to hide a small smile forming on his lips. The Baron had no idea what an interesting daughter he had hidden away. If the Baron had been smart, he could have saved Alessandra's reputation from all the rumors and lies. If she had the same attention as Kate, Alessandra would never have needed to form a contract marriage with anyone. Alessandra stood out among other girls from her personality alone, and though she wore a mask, the half of her face that was not covered showed her beauty. Edgar wondered who was the culprit behind what Alessandra was hiding. There were 2 people on his mind, but everyone in the Barrett household was on his list, from the stable boy up to the Baroness.
The carriage swayed gently, lulling Alessandra to sleep. Edgar, however, remained awake, his mind a whirlwind of thoughts. He had married a woman shrouded in mystery, a woman who intrigued him more with each passing moment. Who is responsible for the rumors that have plagued Alessandra? What secrets does Alessandra desperately try to conceal? How will Edgar unravel the mysteries surrounding his enigmatic wife?
Hey, I'm Alessandra. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of The Duke's Masked Bride.
Pocket FM.
To unlock all the episodes, click the link in bio.